They say that musicians and singers are not just artists, but they're also activists who use their music to say something. I don't know, think James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Public Enemy, NWA. They're all artists and bands who stood up with a strong message. Now, our next guest joining us tonight also has a message that she conveys with her work too. She's part of Extinction Rebellion's musical arm, Music Declares Emergency. And she really practices what she preaches, recording her debut tracks in the world's first fully solar-powered studio. She's London-based with huge amounts of talent. Singer, songwriter, producer, guitarist, pianist, I could go on. Her music blends blues, soul, and 60s rock and roll to bring us music that will lift and soothe your soul all at the same time. And she's here tonight to give us an exclusive peek at her very first Christmas song. It's Logan J. Parker. Logan, welcome to The Late Show.
Hey. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everyone.
This is exactly the right attitude we like here. It's Christmas Eve now, officially, as of 9 minutes ago. Merry Christmas Eve, Logan.
It's official now. I'm so excited to be here talking to you guys. You're so great. I love your show, and I'm so nervous as well.
Oh, don't be nervous. Yeah. This is just like chatting to old friends. We are foolish, silly, and basically we just have our feet up. It's super relaxed.
You guys are super sweet.
I was going to say, if you have a mince pie handy, maybe munch on it.
I'm not a fan of mince pie, but I'm holding on to my port wine.
There you go. Hello, port wine. I feel like that's quite a Christmassy thing.
It is.
Right? I love it.
I also hate a mince pie, so welcome to the party. Agree with you there.
But I like a good chocolate log.
There we go.
There we go. We got there.
Chocolate log. Come on, we're in business now. Logan, listen, what have you got going on for Christmas tomorrow? What are you doing?
So I've got a Christmas single called Sweet Songs of Love coming on Christmas Day. And tomorrow night, tonight, because it's already 24th, I have my music video premiere on YouTube. So everyone's invited. I directed the music video, and I was part of the filming crew, and I was filming, and it was like such a journey for me of discovery and learning. And I was surrounded by friends, and it was such a great experience. So I'm truly excited to hear what people think about the video and the song. Exciting times for me, I think.
So describe like how you feel your music journey is taking you, because this year has tried to stop, prohibit and restrict artists, creatives, actors, all sorts, right? We've all been having the obstacles and hurdles placed in front of us. How have you experienced this year from a musical standpoint?
Yeah, you're so right. For me, music comes when I'm sad, depressed, when things go wrong in my life. That's when I pick up my guitar, I sit down at my piano and I start writing a song. So I guess these really difficult times in the pandemic and being, unable to perform live and to just, engage with your fans, and, it's really painful for a musician. So I guess I just, I like every other musician, I just sat down and I wrote songs, and that's what I've been doing, and I recorded them at home. I have like a studio interface, and I sit down at my computer and just like make music. So I guess these difficult times were somehow important for the creation of art and music, and you are a poet, so I'm sure you can relate to this. I think that when the world is dark, that's when you really want to write about.
Ooh, when the world is dark. I heard a song today, right? And they had the line, and I think it may have been inspired by Drake. Drake was the first person I heard say this line, but something about we can only develop through the negatives. And I was like, oh, it's going to take the dark, negative moments for us to really learn, grow, and progress in this world.
That's
so you made a very pertinent point there. Ooh, you're dropping the bars with us, Logan, right now, all right?
Absolutely. This is just how we like it. Logan, listen, I said that at the beginning that you're part of Extinction Rebellion's musical arm. How important is it for you that your music isn't just music, that it's actually music that's doing something? And what do you think your music is doing to help, the climate crisis?
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Portugal, in sunny Portugal, and I must say that I was very pleased to hear LionHeart talking about the Portuguese ladies. That really made me very happy. But so I was raised by the sea in this beautiful paradise called Ericeira. It's like a world surfing reserve, and so beautiful. And so I think growing up, my parents, they always, me and my sisters, they always made us aware, like, that we should protect our planet, and sometimes we would just go and clean the beach and just gather with the other surfers and just like do something for your community. So I guess that was always in the back of my mind. And when I came to London, I started recording in the Premises Studios in London, which they are amazing. They are like a fully solar powered studio. And
never heard of it.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're in East London, Hackney Road.
Wow.
And they're really, really kind to the community, and they help artists. So they've been helping me, giving me studio time for me to record. I mean, this song you guys are going to listen, it was recorded in the Premises Studios in downtown time in the studio. So they're really brilliant, and it's thanks to them that I'm able to record in these very difficult times. So so that's and that's where I met. I came across with Extinction Rebellion, and I heard about their work, and I was like, yeah, I want to be part of this, because these people, they really want to to leave a mark. They want to change things. They want to make things right, and I feel that as a musician, I've got a voice, and I have to use it for a good purpose and a good reason. And I think it's something that I really care about. So yeah, I'm happy that I've done it.
And it sounds amazing, and I think it's really important, because there's so much conversation happening about climate change and about standing up for things, but it's not often that we see people actually really putting their money where their mouth is, if you will, and you absolutely are doing that, which I think that's incredible.
Do you feel any pressure
cool.
though, Logan? Like, honestly, is there any pressure that comes with that? Because there are some people, tend to lean towards the political side of things as an artist. We've seen that from like the greats like Bob Marley, etc. There are people who really dive into that world, and some people say it's to their detriment. Other people say that it really added to their career, right? Tupac is someone who's also been quite, a controversial figure in his lifetime. Do you feel like tapping into the segment of maybe climate change and sustainability, particularly when people are very opinionated about Earth and what we do on this planet, do you feel like that would add to your career, or maybe put you into a space where, some fans might be saying, oh, I love the music, but I don't know where she stands politically?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a really good question, LionHeart. I think the world is full of criticism these days, and you open your email or your social media, there's always people criticizing you in a bad way and making you feel bad. And my shout out goes to Salma now, because she's such an powerful woman, and she's online and she's on Instagram, making us women feel better and feel happy, because she's so realistic and so cool and so down to earth, and she's so, I don't know, she's just like someone that you can really relate to, and she's real, and I love that. And
I think it's all the content of me in my pajamas eating cake that probably does it.
And it's
There's no glamour life here.
It's a really cool, straightforward way of thinking that's very inspiring, and I really, really love it. And I think we need that more, and we need to do what we feel like it's right, instead of just worrying about what other people will think or say. So if I want to go with Extinction Rebellion and just play gigs for them for free, for them to do their fundraising and stuff, and I don't care what other people will say or if they will criticize me, as long as I feel it's right deep in my heart, I think I should stick to what I think it's right. I think we only live once. I think we should do what we think is right.
Ain't that the truth? That is such powerful words. I am so glad to have you here joining us on the show tonight, talking about your music and, of course, what your music stands for. And I feel like we've been teasing everyone. So let's just go to that music, and let's give everyone a little taste of everything that we've been talking about. And I know this is an exclusive. So for us, would you please introduce this song for us?
So this is a love song, and it has been such a difficult year. And I wrote this song 2 Christmases ago. I was in love, and I had this boyfriend, and he was away. And I wrote this song on my guitar, and I recorded it on my phone, and I sent it to his WhatsApp. And a couple of days later, he broke up with me via text message.
Wow.
So, but that doesn't matter. I wrote a beautiful song now, and I'm so happy. I thought this would be the good moment to share a love song with everyone, because we had such a terrible year, and I just felt like giving people a little treat on Christmas Day. So I hope you enjoy, guys.
There is a place I wanna go, with you, my love, I wanna go, locked inside your warm embrace. I know Well, you gotta see the word, so you gotta make this work. I'll be waiting at my door. Is the radio still playing all those Irish songs? Dreams of love all night long. Is your chest so warm? Your voice in my soul, singing sweet songs of love. There is a place you gotta go. Open your eyes, I see the truth. I pray for Christmas to come soon. Oh, please don't leave me, my love. Oh, please don't leave me, my love. Remember that night we went out, how you brought your friends along, and I sang you that sweet song. Is the radio still playing all those Irish songs? Dreams of love all night long. Is your chest so warm? Your voice in my soul, singing sweet songs of love. Is the radio still playing all those Irish songs? Dreams of love all night long. Is your chest so warm? Your voice in my soul, singing sweet songs of love. Singing sweet songs of love. Singing sweet songs of love. There's a place I gotta go. There's a place you gotta go. There's a place I wanna go.
Wow, the soulful voice there of Logan J. Parker. What a song. What a sweet. Listen, how can someone dare have the audacity to break up with you after hearing such a heartfelt song? That is ridiculous. Who are they? What's their email? Let me and Salma email them and rip them to shreds. That is such a heartfelt song.
I think sometimes I'm kind of like old fashioned and really too romantic, and that men don't like it, I think. Or maybe I've been accused, and I know if Salma has this experience, she's a woman, but do you know when people accuse you, you're too emotional, you're too romantic, you're too much? And I just think it's bad. Everyone is different, and if you're with someone, you have to get to know the person. You have to learn how the person is, and you can't just criticize the person. You either with that person because you love the person and you accept the person as the person is, or you make a choice and you don't. I don't know. It's difficult for me to understand. What do you guys think?
I think that's such. I was just thinking about that sentiment there about. You make a choice to love someone and then there's no point in pulling them apart, because I think that's something that relationships do all the time, and they're like, oh my god, they nag, but You made a choice to love that person, and that's the way that person's brain works. And obviously I say that, but I mean, that doesn't cover any manner of sins, but that's the person that you chose to be with and you chose to love, right?
Right. And if you're dating a musician, obviously, I think we musicians, poets, and artists, we're very sensitive and we are very, I don't know, devoted to the things we love and the people we love. And I think that's a good thing.
Logan,
It shouldn't be seen as a bad thing.
No, it shouldn't be seen as a bad thing. I don't know if you're aware of incredible, profound, and prolific poet by the name of Shire. She worked on the Lemonade album with Beyonce. And she had a quote one day on a Tumblr. I don't think the Tumblr account is still there anymore. But she said, maybe it's not how you're loving, but the quality of the people that you give your love. And sometimes I think that, especially like growing up, and I was often told, you're very emotional, you're very sensitive, yada, 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 have like a strong feminine side, right? Forget that. Sometimes it's the people who you love, not the quality of your love that you're giving.
That's true. I think I need to choose better. Now I choose to be alone.
Listen, there is a lot of power in staying single.
Just me and my guitar.
You and your guitar. Listen, I always say this, but it's never, people talk about being alone, but you're not alone. You're in a very deep and meaningful relationship with yourself. And once you explore and take time for that relationship, the most incredible things will happen. Anyway, let's not get philosophical about it. It is Christmas Eve.
That's right.
Logan. Let's talk about happy things.
Let's talk about happy things like next year and how it's going to definitely, absolutely be a better year. Logan, what have you got planned with your music next year?
So I'm kind of planning, I've got another single lined up and I'm thinking on releasing it in February. I'm kind of trying to push myself and release a single every 2 months just to keep it going and keep it alive. And, I'm doing a live stream every Monday on my Facebook page at 7 p.m. GMT. So it's getting quite popular and it's really cool to just interact with the fans now that we're not supposed to, play live music anywhere. So it's really a good platform to just enjoy, I don't know, having an audience somehow. And I'm just constantly writing, constantly recording and practicing and just trying to excel myself and, become a better musician and a better songwriter. And that's my aim. And I truly hope one of my 2021 resolutions is to find a good agent and a good manager to help me, because at the moment it's just me and it's just me doing everything and it's quite a lot of stuff to do and it's very I find myself running out of time to sleep, and because it's so many things that you have to worry.
So many hats that you're wearing.
It's just too much. So hopefully a good team in 2021 to help me jump into the next level. That would be great.
Listen, make it happen, all right? One thing I know for sure is when you start wearing all those hats, the moment that a manager, an agent or your team come together, you know how to guide them now because you know what it is you want aesthetically, compositionally. You have all those skills so no one can actually pull the wool over your eyes. So trust me, it's a great thing that you've learned those skills now, because there are some people who don't have that and maybe led astray. So trust me, use that to get what you want in 2021. Listen, Logan, it has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you, and so glad that we could debut your song
I
on
know,
the show.
this is so awesome. Thank you so much. And let me just send a big hug to my 2 sound engineers. They've got coronavirus. They helped me record this song. It's Curtis, Elvidge, and Adam Sagan, and they're both self-isolating. They are okay, but I just wanted to leave a shout out for these 2 amazing sound engineers. They've got coronavirus and they're isolating and they're gonna spend Christmas alone, but I hope they have a good time with listening to music. And I would love to also thank the Premises Studios and my friends who helped me do this music video, Brian, Mustafa, Elodie, Viv, and the Bridge Cafe in Shoreditch, who helped us with the logistics. So thank you so much, everyone who helped me. And thank you guys for having me. Have a Merry Christmas.
And you, my love. Merry Christmas.